Hi, I'm Bob from pvcpipeprojects.co.uk, and in this video we're going to have a look at what the best way is to cut our furniture grade PVC pipe. Best thing to cut it with is a normal wood saw. Okay, I've got two here. One's a toolbox saw, one's a normal size saw that you see joiners using. The toolbox saw is fine because it's only a small diameter we're cutting. This one's got 8 teeth per inch, which is fine for our pipe. When you're cutting it, you need to make sure you've got the pipe held somewhere absolutely solid. If you're putting it in a vise or you're clamping it, make sure you put something soft around the vise or soft around the clamp so it's not going to damage the look of your pipe at all. And then a saw like this will cut it nice and sharp. Little tip, if you haven't done much sawing before, if you haven't done any joinery or anything like that before, when you're cutting it, if you want to get a straight cut, get the pipe in front of you. Make sure the bit of pipe that you're cutting is in line with your shoulder and the side of your body here, so that when you're cutting in a motion there. Don't be tempted to try and cut like this or outside like this. When you're cutting, it should all be the saw, your hand, your elbow and your shoulder should all be in a nice line, and you'll get a nice straight cut when you do it that way. People sometimes think that using a hacksaw, which are usually used for metal, is the best option for cutting pipe, and they think because it's got really fine teeth on it that it's going to give a really fine cut. The problem with the hacksaw is the blade is quite flexible, and as you cut through your pipe you'll find the blade will wander, it'll go over to one side or the other side, and you'll end up with a real skewed cut. It might be that way, it might be that way, or it might be a funny S shape as it goes through. You can get tools like a big cutting tool where you can cut plastic pipe. Again, they don't leave a great finish. It's not a nice flat finish on it at all, so be a bit wary about using those as well. Another couple of options, if you're cutting a lot of it and you've got a nice tool shed and you've got a chop saw which you use for wood, you can use that for PVC pipe as well. The pipe won't shatter, it'll give a really nice cut. In fact, this cut here, you can see that's a really fine, nice clean cut. That's been done using a chop saw. The chop saws also have clamps in them, but again, put something soft around it so that clamp isn't going to mark your pipe, and then you'll get nice clean cuts on it. You can use a grinder to cut it, but a grinder is going to make a bit of a mess. Okay, you end up with little bits down your pipe, you clean it, but it just never looks as neat and tidy as you expect it to. You can get little bits of molten plastic which fly off and end up sticking down along your pipe, and you never quite get that finish that you're looking for if you use a grinder. So that's my recommendation. Use either a handsaw like this, or if you've got a chop saw, use an electric chop saw. Don't use a grinder, don't use a hacksaw, and don't use the pliers. Thanks for watching. Bye.